what it do? What it do, y'all? How's everybody feeling on tonight? Listen, we're going to talk. This is an episode of Straight Talk, okay? And we're going to talk about some things tonight. Listen, before we go into it, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure your notification bell says all so that when I go live, you will be notified, okay? What it do, Tari? What it do? Listen, what's up, Eagle? Listen, y'all, listen. We are going to talk about some things, right? First, before I go into what I want to talk about, first, I want to talk about stunting your growth, okay? Let me speak on that for a minute. I want to talk about stunting your growth. Because a lot of times we be stunting our growth and we don't be understanding why we not moving forward. You know, why it seems like we standing still. A lot of times, I'm sorry, I was eating popcorn. A lot of times it's because the people that you have in your space is taking up too much of your time. They are people who don't mean you no good. And they've been leeching onto you for a long time. You should have been got rid of their ass, but you didn't. So I'm here to enlighten you. If you feel like you stunting your growth, get rid of that baggage, that excess baggage that you've been carrying around. That don't mean you no good. Okay? See, sometimes we have to sit back and look at the people that's around us and ask ourselves, what is what is the benefit of them hanging around me? Is it something negative or positive? And you have to be honest with yourself. And if it's if it's negative, then you need to kick their ass to the curb. You should have been did it. And I'm talking about it could be your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It doesn't matter. Because see, sometimes we get hooked up on people and they not good for us. A lot of times we get hooked up because the punani is good or the ping is good. Y'all get what I'm saying? So sometimes we get hooked up on that. We get hooked up into that, And that's what the problem be a lot of times. It don't really be that they good for you. It's because you like the way they throw that punani, or you're liking the way he throwing that ping. And sometimes that got you all messed up here and you're making bad decisions, along with some stuff that may be going that might be it. Some things that might have been going on with you inside of you that you haven't healed from also. That could play a part in it too. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Wake up, people, and accept things for what they are. We got a bad habit of making excuses for having bad shit in our life. Am I lying? We got a bad habit of doing that, of making excuses to have, bad shit hanging on to us, carrying around bad shit. We make excuses, right? Oh, he be giving me money every Friday when he get paid, So I be trying to, I don't want to be too mean and too hard on him. Well, he got a job, it's not, it's not paying a lot of money, but he got a job or she got a job. It's not paying a lot, but it's something, so I don't want to be too hard. There we go. But we never get to that point where we say to ourselves, wait a minute, is this person you know, benefiting, is it benefiting me to have this person in my life? Or is it more positive, negative than positive? Forget the sex. Don't even put sex in the equation. The bottom line is it more negative than positive? Because sometimes, we don't want to ask ourselves those questions. We just want to hang on to the person. That's all. A person can stunt their growth by pressing the rewind button on their life and not having the courage to press play button and moving forward either their life. Right? That's true. That is true too. But I'm also speaking on terms of people not wanting to own up to the facts, making excuses for the bullshit. A lot of people do that. They make excuses. Oh, he used to do thus or so, or she used to do thus or so. So I'm going to hold on to him because, just making excuses all the time, just to hold on to some shit that ain't good for you. You know it ain't good for you. You should have been got rid of it. But I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know who need to hear it, but I'm just throwing it out there. It was on my mind. It was on my heart. So it came out my mouth. So I'm saying it. Somebody might need to hear that. It just came out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from, but somebody must have needed to hear it because I said it. Get rid of the shit that don't mean you nothing in your life. Get rid of it. That's what's holding you back. That's what's holding you back. And a lot of times we already know the answer, right? We already know the answer, but we don't want to accept it. We know what's going on. We know that the person that's been around us for 10 years ain't mean us no good at all. We already know. But we still hanging on. So I just said it for you. For whoever needed to hear it, I just said it for you. Get rid of that shit because it ain't doing you no good. And you know it's not. Get rid of it. It's time to clean house. Clean house. It's time to clean house, goddamn it. It's time to clean house. Okay? Learn to be the shepherd of your life. Don't let someone else make you the sheep at your life. That's true. Eagle say, I know that's right, my sister. I'm telling you. Get rid of that shit that you know ain't good for you. Stop playing with yourself. That's what a lot of times we do that. We be playing with ourselves. You know what I mean? We know he ain't good for you. You know she ain't good for you, but you're still hanging on. You know what time it is, for real, for real. So, if you was waiting on somebody to say it, I just said it. Get rid of that shit, because you know it ain't no good. It ain't doing you no good. Get rid of it. So, I got that out. So, let's move right along, y'all. If ain't nobody tell y'all today, I love y'all. Okay? I love y'all. And I know sometimes things get rough, but keep your head up. Keep pushing forward. Okay? It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It ain't going to stay like that. You just gotta, sometimes we need to make changes. Sometimes when our life feel like it's falling apart, that's because we need to make some changes, right? We need to make some changes. Thank you, Eagle. Yes, I love you too, my sister. Thank you. Thank y'all. Listen, You know what I mean? Y'all feel where I'm coming from. Sometimes it's how can I put it? Sometimes when we get in that place where we feel like things are falling apart or things are not going right, sometimes you need to make some changes. That's why you feel stuck and you feel like you're not moving and you're not moving right, because sometimes we need to make some decisions. Sometimes the wrong people be in our space, you know, and stuff. The reason why it feel like something got us stuck, right? Sometimes it be the people, the person that you with. Um, and sometimes we don't want to acknowledge it because we don't want to let go for whatever the reason. Some of us don't want to be by ourselves. Some of us, some people scared to be by themselves. They don't want to experience being by themselves because the things that's going on inside of them, they they feel like if they by themselves, they gotta face it. They're gonna have to face those things, you know? And so some people rather, they try to get with somebody and stay up under them. That ain't gonna do you no good. You need to face whatever is going on inside of you. You need to face it and deal with it so that you can become better and heal. That's all. Put your big girl panties on or your big man drawers on, right? And do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Face whatever is going on. Face it. Face it. Eagle said, yeah, so true. Period. That's right. Face it. That's the only way you're going to heal from it. You gotta face it and deal with it. Seriously. you know, somebody reached out to me and was talking to me, right? Somebody had been on my channel, y'all. Had been on my channel, signifying, right? And they reached out to me and told me that some of the things that I talk about make you want to look at yourself. That some of the stuff that I talk about and the way I just put it out there, it makes a person want to look at their self. It makes a person think, you know? And I said, well, that's my intentions, is to make people think, to make people want to become better people. I said, that's why I talk about what I talk about. And they was like, yeah, it gave me something to think about. I said, oh. I said, okay. I never said what, right? I never said what was it, Because if they wanted me to know, they'd have told me. But they said it gave them something, a lot to think about. And I'm glad. I was surprised to that person, but I'm glad. I'm glad. Because some people do need to wake up and realize certain things, you know? Eagle said, yes, it does. And that is real. That's right. Thank you, Eagle. Miss Magic is in the building. She said, hey, Miss Lisa in chat. Hey, Miss Magic. What it do? What it do? So that's just I had to put that out there. But let me get to what they call it, the meat and the potatoes. Let me get to the meat and the potatoes. Because I think Eagle wants to speak on this too. Monique. Okay, I want to talk about Monique. Okay. Now I know y'all done seen that situation going down with her and D.R. Okay. And let me tell you something. Every time, I'm gonna tell you what I noticed. Every time Monique got something to say, for some reason, her own people always coming at her. Always coming at her. First of all, some people don't listen to what's being said. They just automatically, you know how when people don't like somebody and they just automatically jump on the conversation and say whatever they want to say because they really don't care for the person or they don't like the person. So they just jump in the conversation, but they didn't listen to what was being said. Now, before I went and looked up the video to see what had been said, they were saying that Monique had brung D.L. Hurley's daughter into the conversation, okay? Because y'all know that D.L. Hurley's daughter was violated by his best friend, and he didn't believe her, okay? So Monique went and got the interview and posted it and said that this kind of shows the character of this person, okay? And she didn't really bring up his daughter, but she did post that interview where he was admitting to not believing his daughter, okay, over the best friend. Excuse me. So he went on and she went on and posted it and said what she had to say. Everybody was going after her. Oh, that was messed up. She put his daughter out there. She put his daughter out there and this and that and the other. So I went to see the video. And the only thing I said was some of y'all don't listen. Okay. If I had ran with what everybody else was saying, right, I would have been, wrong. It's two left shoes. She did not go after his daughter. She posted it and she said that this basically, and I don't remember it all word for word, but she was talking about his character as a person. Okay. And she was saying this tells you a lot about this person's character. Okay. But it was a whole lot of people going after her. Oh, you brought his daughter in. Why you bring his daughter in? Oh, that was so foul. That was so messed up. I was like, Lord, take the wheel. But I noticed every time Monique says something, everybody, her own people, find something wrong with it. And they try to go after her. Every time, it never fails. When they called themselves blackballing her or whatever they called themselves doing, and she was discussing about the things that people had done to her, right? And people was like, they was getting tired of it once she let it go, blah, blah, blah. No, she wasn't supposed to let it go. Because first of all, she's not supposed to sit back and let people walk over top of her like she's some goddamn doormat. Okay? She's supposed to stand her ground. Second of all, she wasn't trying to sell her soul. Okay? She wasn't trying to sell her soul. So she stood for what she stand for. Okay? Something that some people don't know how to do. They got a whole lot of mouth, for her, but they really don't know how to stand 10 toes down and and stand up for what they stand for. Okay? I salute Monique. Not just because she's from B-More, but I salute her because she's a strong sister. And she stood 10 toes down in what she stand for. Okay? That's something a lot of people can't do. And some people take and sell their soul. She didn't do that. That's right. He sure should have, Miss Magic. He sure should have. He should have been on his daughter's side from the beginning. That's right. He sure should have, you know. And it do say a whole lot about him as a person. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Because if you will throw your daughter up under the bus, ain't no telling what else you might do. Okay? I'm just saying. So, but I noticed that. And so then her and her husband came on there. Let me talk about that too, her husband. And some people get mad when you got a man that's willing to stand by you, okay? And willing to stand with you. You know what I mean? Have your back. Sydney has Monique back, regardless of what people say. And if she want to call him daddy, that's her husband. She can call him daddy. She can call him grandpa, granny, whatever the hell she want to call him. That's between them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But for some reason, they always, every time she open her mouth, some people, her own people, always trying to eat her up. And most of them was not listening to what she said. So she did a live video, her and her husband. And you could tell she was heated. And it was a whole lot she wanted to say, right? Like you could tell my girl was heated. And she wanted to cuss the people out for real. But she held her composure. All she said was black women. Black women. Because that's what most of the people that was coming at her was the black women. And the guy, I don't know if y'all ever looked at Conscious TV. He was talking about it. Salute to him too. Because yeah, he laid it down. And a lot of people didn't like it. Because they thought he was gonna go in on Monique. So a lot of people didn't like what he had to say. But I saluted him because he was on point. Like I said, she stands up for what she stands for. I love her. I love her to death. I do. Then her sister gonna try to come at her. Her sister? Did y'all hear about that? Her sister tried to come for her. Talking about D.L. Hughley parenting. What about yours? Her sister, her own sister. Let me tell you something. And she sounded like a damn fool or somebody clout chasing because I never heard Monique say anything about D.L. Hughley parenting. I didn't hear him say nothing. I didn't hear her say nothing about that. And Monique has admitted to being more into her work than into her child. You know, she admitted to that. We all, listen, none of us are perfect. Motherfuckers trip me out trying to point goddamn fingers all the time, trying to judge the next motherfucker. And a lot of times, you ain't got your shit together. Like, seriously. But quick to want to point a finger or judge somebody else or talk about somebody else. That's what I say. That's why I call this internet. This internet is the devil for some people. Because they can get behind these motherfucking keyboards, okay, and talk shit about people. But if you have a cam up, goddammit, and talk that shit. Cam up. They ain't gonna be quick to do that. They ain't gonna do that. But they'll stand, they'll get behind that keyboard and yes, it is sad. It's very sad. We don't have no type of loyalty to each other at all. It's just sickening. It's sickening. But we don't have it. We don't have it. And it is sad. It's very sad. But like I said, I commend her. She stood her ground. She said what happened between her, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, all of them. She let the cat out the bag. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That's what they was mad with her about, because she told the damn truth about him. And she didn't bite her tongue. That's what they was mad about. And her husband stood by her. They didn't like that either. They didn't like it either. That's all you kept hearing people say. Her husband in the way. Her husband in the way. He in the way. He in the way. In the way of what? Keeping people from running over her? What is he in the way? Why is he in the way? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is he in the way? That's all I used to hear, like, oh, that's Sydney, he in the way. That's our manager, he in the way. Yeah, because they don't like that. He stands his goddamn ground. Her husband is right where he needs to be, while his wife's, that's right, by his wife's side. That's right. That's right, Miss Magic. That's right. And that's the problem. I think that's what some people be mad about, because they ain't got it. They ain't got a man, you know what I mean, hanging on their side. They ain't got a husband like that. And I think that's why some people do that. Some people be coming at her and stuff. She lost that weight. She looks good. That bitch look good. She looks good. Anything she put on, the bitch look good in it. She can have on a pair of sweatpants and a shirt, and she looks good. She really did. I love myself some Monique. I really do. Because she stands her ground. You ain't going to run her. She remind me a lot of myself. You ain't going to run me in the goddamn ground here. I'm going to stand up now. Ms. Man said, even if he doesn't agree with everything, it's you and your spouse against the world. That's right. That's right. And I think that's why a lot of people get upset with her and her husband, because they stick A. You don't see him disrespecting her. You don't see her disrespecting them. Whatever goes on, it goes on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? You know, and they got respect for each other. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's her husband. They've been together for a long time, too. How long they been together? I wonder how long they've been together. They've been together for a while, I do believe. But still, you know what I'm saying? Then the sister gonna try to say something. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Clout chasing? She must be clout chasing, the sister. Yeah, they've been together for a long time. I thought so. But I didn't understand. I'm like, what is the sister? What is she running her track for? Talking about somebody's parenting. Don't let me start talking. I was saying to myself, girl, don't make Monique come and tap that ass for you. Because Monique is out that mauve, okay? Monique will tap on that ass, all right? Yeah, she out that mauve, for real. I was saying to myself, what is this sister talking about? Ain't nobody said nothing about nobody parenting. They just twisted that all up. They twisted that all up. Because somebody did a video on it, and I ran across that video. Okay? And even they was in there talking shit. Oh, come on, Monique, now. You gonna talk about somebody's parenting? I know you don't want us to start talking. Like, are you serious? Did she just sit up here and say that? And then somebody was in the chat and they said, what did they say? They said something was saying something about Monique, and she was like, "Oh, I got my kids all in the house. All of my kids, all of my children's in the house. I'm a good mother. Everybody knows I'm a good mother." I'm like, are you serious? The girl wasn't even talking about her. She was talking about Monique, but she sounded off on the girl in the chat. I said, man, some of these people are so defensive. So defensive. And most of the time you're defensive because you ain't got your shit together. That's why. You know what I mean? You ever met a person like that always defending themselves? Always got the guard up ready to jump on you when you say something. They ready. They like a damn pit bull. That's because they be having a lot of shit going on and they think don't nobody know. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody is perfect, good folks. Everybody got their shit that they dealing with. Nobody's perfect. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? And you know, people jumped on that. The sister had something to say, so they jumped on that. It's sad. It's sickening and it's sad to see people jump on negativity so much, you know? You know they want to see that. Oh yeah, come on, sister, start running your mouth so we can hear. So we can hear stuff. So we can hear what you got to say. So we can find out some more stuff about Monique. And how do people put documentaries together on people when you don't know if that shit is really true or false? You know what I mean? How do you put a documentary together for somebody if you don't know if that stuff is true or false? Because they could put anything. You know what I mean? You could research stuff and that anybody could be done put that shit up there. Anybody could be done put that up there. That's what I be talking about. The stuff that people be doing, you know, how people just jump on stuff and run with it. You know, just run with shit. It's crazy. It really is. But if you do it to them, they're gonna be pissed off. You know what I mean? If you jump on something, jump on them and start talking about their ass, they're gonna be pissed off. But it's okay for you to do it to somebody else. That's crazy. Sorry, say, wait a minute, that went away real quick. I don't know where that went. Sorry, had a what's the name up here, and it went away. Yeah, that shit trips me out. People is so quick to do that, you know, talk about somebody else. But as soon as somebody start talking about their ass, they get upset and start making all these videos, you know, going at people and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's okay for you to get up there and talk about a celebrity or somebody. It's okay for you to do that. But if somebody say something about you, they out of order. You know? Now you ready to spaz out. Make it make sense. How the fuck do you get up on your channel and you can talk about you know, different people, but the minute somebody say something about you, now it's a horse of another color now. And I heard somebody say that there are their child or somebody used to use, and they finished with that. They done dealt with that, and it's over. It's behind them. Let me enlighten you on something when it comes to addiction, because I've dealt with it. When it comes to addiction, you are never finished with it. Once you recognize that you have a problem with it, you are never over it. Okay? When you start thinking that you're over something, that's when 9 times out of 10, you end up sliding back into it. You are never over an addiction. Now you stay clean and you stay in recovery, but it never gets to that point where you say it's over and done with, because it's never over and done with. It's never over and done with. That's something you have to deal with for the rest of your life. Once you start using and you recognize you got a problem, you go get clean and you start staying clean. That's something that you have to acknowledge for the rest of your life. There's no such thing as it's over and it's behind me. No, no, no. That's not how it works. I wish it did. That's not how it works. You have to acknowledge it. You have to do what you have to do. You have to do what works for you so that you can stay clean and sober. But it's not, no, that's not how it go. It ain't over with, okay? Just because you went and got clean, it's not over. It's not over. So I hope that some people get the education that they need. You know, you see a lot of people talk a lot of shit. And some people want to be, want to have people thinking they got it all together. Okay? But sometimes take heed to stuff. Sometimes do some research. Do some, learn something about what you're going through before you open up your mouth. Seriously. Because an addiction, it's never over, baby. It's never over. It's not something that you could just say, oh, once you get clean, you don't just say, oh, it's over. I'm done. You have to do the necessary work that you need to do to stay clean. I wanted to put that out there because I heard somebody say that their child or somebody had got clean and they was over that. They was done with that. They had moved on. That was over. It's never over. When it comes to an addiction, you have to do what you need to do to keep yourself straight and clean. And that's facts. Do your research and you'll find it out. You ain't got to take my word. Do your research. Any addict that you talk to going to tell you that. If they being honest with themselves, they going to let you know. It's never over. You don't never say it's done with. You're done with it. Because that's not true. You have to do what works for you to keep you clean and sober on a day-to-day basis. So I just wanted to put that out there because some people do think like that, and you got some people too that, like, I know a few people that was like this. They had their parents enabled them. Okay. My mother enabled me to a certain extent. She didn't give me money and stuff like that, nothing like that, but she was my enabler in some ways. Okay. And that's because she didn't know. She didn't know. This was new to me. This was new to her. She didn't know, you know. But you have some people who take and they, how can I put it? They take and give their children money. They'll say they're giving it to them for something else, but they're giving it to them because they know that they get high, you know. And so they be trying to help them without directly helping them. I've seen parents do it. I've seen parents do it. Okay. They are enablers. That's why they tell you to go to Al-Anon, right? Al-Anon is a group where parents, loved ones need to go so they can stop being enablers, okay, and start helping and stop being enablers for the addict. You understand? So that's what some people need to do. Go to Al-Anon. But you got some people that want to be so call themselves a good parent, right? But in the same breath, they are enabling and so many other things. Okay. They doing everything but being a good parent. Okay. When it comes to that, you have to really, really, like I said, go to Al-Anon and get yourself to a point where so you don't be enabling the addict, you know, because some people do. You got a lot of people that do that. Eagle said, yes, it was a uncommon journey you were on, and she was figuring things out as the two of you went through that storm. Yes, yes, because it was a lot she didn't know, and it was a lot I didn't know. You know what I mean? And I think that played a part in why I stayed out there so long, honestly. You know? But it is what it is. But some people got to stop thinking that they got it all together and they got all the answers. See, that's where you fuck yourself at. When you think you got all the answers and you got it all together. That's when you really, that's when your house and shit caves in on you. You know? And you looking at it cave in, but you ain't did shit about it. See, that's what happens when we act like we got it all together and we got all the answers. And a lot of us don't. We don't have it all together and we don't have all the answers. And that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes in when you think you got it all together and you got all the answers and you don't. But you run around and you try to play the role like you do. You know? Right. Right. Eagle said, yes, people must see the real truth. Right. And a lot of people can't do that. That's where the problem come in at. Because a lot of people don't want to face fucking reality about their own shit. That's where the big problem come in at. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people don't. They don't want to face reality when it comes to their own shit. They want to try to sugarcoat it. They want to try to, add yeast to it, make it something that it's not. The whole nine. No, you gotta face that shit head on. You can't be sugarcoating it. And you got a lot of people that's like that. You got a lot of people that's like that. They got a whole lot of shit going on, but they don't want to own up to it. They try to hide it. They want to try to hide it, or they want to try to make it something, try to make it something like it ain't that serious. Like with addiction. It's people that try to act like, their child is addict, but they try to act like it ain't that serious. It's not that serious. We got this. He got this, or she got this. It's not that serious. That's how you got motherfuckers acting. Addiction is serious. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. Addiction is serious. It ain't to be played with, okay? It ain't to be played with. And let me tell you, the minute you think you got it, that's when you end up back out there into it. The minute that you think that you got it. Addiction is something you got to deal with for the rest of your life. You got to practice not using for the rest of your life. That's something you got to deal with for the rest of your life. It's not something that you get clean and it's over. No, that ain't how it works. Who the fuck told you that? Charlie segment. So one of your best skills is you learn from every experience in life and don't make the same mistake twice. Please be proud of your wise wisdom, uncommon common sense, and wise life advice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tari. Eagle said, yes, drop them facts, sister. Yes. Because see, that's the problem. That's the problem that we're going through today. Is that a lot of people don't want to listen. They don't want to hear nothing. They caught up into doing whatever they doing, and they don't want to hear nothing from nobody else. And that's a sad way to be. That is a sad way to be. When you get to a point in your life where you feel like can't nobody tell you nothing. That's a fucked up way to be. I gotta say it. That is a fucked up way to be. Closed-minded. There's so many people now that's so closed-minded, right? You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to hear nothing from nobody. They don't want nobody telling them nothing. They think they got it all together. They got all the answers. That's a real fucked up way to be. Because it's just a matter of time before you run into a brick wall. I'm just saying. When you get to a point in your life where you feel like can't nobody tell you nothing, right? Can't nobody tell you nothing. You got all the answers. You know everything. It's just a matter of time before you run into that brick wall. Now that's when something gonna knock sense into you. You heard. None of us know everything. We all have room for improvement. You are learning from the time you come into this world until your time is up. You are learning. You are learning something because none of us know everything. We don't know everything. And that's okay. That's okay because that's how God made us. He made us to be able to keep learning different things, But you got so many people that's so caught up in their fuckery, right? You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to hear nothing. And I see more and more people like that today. That's right. Eagle said, we are ever learning. That's right. All the time. But you got some people that don't feel like that. They feel like they know it all. They got it all together. And can't nobody tell them nothing. And those are the people who gonna bump the stump. Okay, I'm here to tell you. They're gonna bump the stump. Okay? They're gonna run right into that brick wall. Because they think they got it all together. And can't nobody tell them nothing. Even with me, the stuff that I do know, right? About life and the wisdom and knowledge that I do have, I still shut the fuck up and listen to other people because I learned something from other people. So I know how to shut up and listen to somebody else. You know? You say, head first and fast. Right. Okay? Because, like I say, a lot of people don't be knowing what the hell is going on. They think they know. Especially when you're so defensive. I be seeing so many people that's just defensive. Like you can't hardly get two words out your mouth. And they defensive. They on you like a pit bull, Always trying to defend themselves. What is that about? When people try to defend themselves all the time. What is that about? What is that about, Eagle? What is that about, my brother? What is that all about? What is that all about? Always defending yourself. What is that all about? What is that all about? It could be that they are trying to hide something. Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe they're trying to hide a lot of shit. But in the same breath, they want to look like this good person, right? They want to look like they this great person, like they this good person. They got it all together. Okay? But in the same breath, soon as you say something, they be like, it just trips me out. It just trips me out. It just trips me out. So defensive, always defensive, always defensive. We got people here that's like that. Always defensive. Always trying to defend themselves. If you go ahead and just be honest with yourself and start making changes, hey, you wouldn't have to go through all that. Seriously. Stop thinking you got it all together, babe, because you don't. You don't have it all together. None of us do. None of us do. We don't know it all, and we don't have it all together. That's what tripped me out. And motherfuckers act like they got it all together and then turn around and begging. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How does that work? I got it all together and then I'm begging. And listen, it's all right to ask for something if you need it. Okay? But don't be running around trying to act like you got it all together, and you built like that. Come on now. And then you need something. You know what I mean? That's what trips me out. Is that you talk a lot of shit and you act like you got it all together. But then you need something. I don't understand that. That's how people put their foot in their mouth because they try to act like they got it all together, you know, and they built like that. And then they turn around and need help or need something from somebody. That's that brick wall that the motherfuckers keep running into that I'm talking about. But here is the thing. Why do you defend if you know it's a lie? If you are innocent, just be still. Right. You know what? Some of them spend too much time trying to make themselves look like something that they're not. I see a lot of that shit going on. And that's what trips me out. Some of them spend too much time trying to be something that they're not. That's why they so defensive, trying to defend themselves all the time. Because they not really that person that they claim to be. Like I say, these are people who think they know it all are dangerous. At some point, they stop learning new information and stunt growth. They the back in the day people living in the past and can't move forward with their life. Yeah, that's true. They not dangerous. They not dangerous. No, what happens is you end up exposing yourself. They ain't dangerous. They end up exposing themselves because they don't stop learning. You know, because they think they got it all together and can't nobody tell them shit. So they think, you know, like you said, they stunt their growth. They're not dangerous. They just end up exposing themselves because what happens is by them stunting their growth, they don't know. They don't know shit. So they end up exposing themselves and don't even realize that that's what they did. That's what they doing. You got a lot of people that do that. They sure do. Eagles say yes, and they begin to make mistakes. Right, exactly. Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm just meeting you, ain't no way I'm gonna reach out to you and ask you for money and shit. And I'm just meeting you. I just don't understand that. I ain't doing it. I'm just meeting you, and I'm gonna hit you up and try to hit you up for some money and shit. Mm-mm. Eagle say because you can only keep up a front for a short amount of time. Exactly. But they don't realize that. They don't realize that. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, this popcorn good. The kettle corn popcorn is good. They don't realize that. Yep, Terry. I don't understand it. That's why I stay in my lane. That's why I stay in my lane. Because some of these people is too much. They too much for me. They too much for me. Terry said, I knew that's what you was eating. I'm telling you. You know, when I was coming up, it was so easy to make friends, right? Now, huh? Mm-mm. That's all right. I'm good. I'm good. That's all right. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, the ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us had them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. Y'all, what y'all know about that? I know y'all remember that. I forgot some of the words. What it say? Every day. People used to use it in the wrong way because you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't have the meaning of friends. Friends. How many of us have them? Yeah. Eagle said, yes, I do. Yeah. I don't have no whole lot of friends. I can count on 3 fingers how many friends I got. No bullshit. I'm serious. Mm-mm. People use that word too loosely. That's my friend. That's my friend. What? How long you been knowing her? How long you been knowing him? Oh, just about 2 months. And they talking about they friends. Mm-mm. That's crazy. That's what they doing now. That's what they doing. Calling people their friend, and they don't even know them. That's crazy. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'm serious. It's like people don't have no loyalty no more, no love. It's crazy. And they just going on with their life like it's all right, like it's the thing to do. Okay. Go ahead and do what it do. Let it do what it do. Do you? You know? I'll pass on that. I'll pass. I'm sure. Because if I can't have a real friend, a true friend, then I'd rather not have none at all. You know what I mean? Because I don't like fake ass people. I don't. I don't do well with that. Because when I find out you fake, we're going to be fighting in some more shit. Real talk. We're going to lock asses. That's why I be very careful about who I get close to. You know what I mean? Because I don't do well with that. That old fake shit. That flip flopping. Mm-mm. No, I don't do well with that. I really don't. I can't. I really can't. Popcorn good. I'm sorry, y'all. This popcorn is really good. We can right shut it down. I've been on here an hour and 6 minutes. Yes, Eagle said you have to. That's right. Because I'm telling you, the people now, you gotta watch them. You just can't trust people. You can't trust people no more. You really can't. Because some people are smiling, grinning your damn face. And as soon as you turn your back, they putting a knife in it. Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful. You really do. Got to be careful. Right, backstabbers. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. They backstabbers. Backstabbers. I know you know about that. I know you know about that. I know y'all know about that. Stop playing with me. I know y'all know about that. Sorry, say Miss Lisa, the best way to tell if someone is really your friend is if they tell you the sour truth and not a sugarcoated lie. If you and the other person never have disagreement, they're not your. I was just singing that, Lisa. That's too tight. But listen, they're not your friend. You're just an ATM to them. But that's true. But guess what? These days, you don't know if the person telling you the truth or not. You know what I mean? You got to let them talk for a while. Then you find out if they telling the truth, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know, though. I don't know. I will know. I got a gift that God gave me. I'll know. I will know. Yeah. Mm. I love this popcorn. I said I was going to eat up 3 pieces and I wasn't going to eat no more. But I lied. I lied. I'm still eating it. Mm. It's something about just kettle corn. It is good. Mm. It really is. Mm. Only thing about it is When them what's the names get in your mouth, them kernels. Eagle said, I know, Lisa. It's like the Jay's slogan. You just can't eat one. Yes. I'm telling you now. You know what I'm sitting here thinking about? That song. Fly like an eagle through the sea. Fly like an eagle and my spirit carry me. Y'all remember that? Doop, 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 doop. Y'all remember that? Doop, 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 doop. I want to fly like an eagle through the sea. Fly like an eagle and my spirit carry me. Y'all know what y'all know about that? Y'all know about that? Huh, Eagle? Sorry, y'all know about that? Eagle said, LOL, come on now. My mom thinks of that every time she hears me close my lives and videos. Yes, I love that. Fly like an eagle through the sea. Fly like an eagle and my spirit carry me. Yes, I love that song. Do, 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 do. What's the other song I was singing about, y'all? Is that the same song that say into the future? That's the same song, ain't it? Keep on stepping into the future. Doop, 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 doop. Hey, I can't remember all the words, but I like that song. Fly like an eagle through the sea. Fly like an eagle, and my spirit carry me. Yes. Look, I'm down here singing, my daughter upstairs singing. She a trip. I can I can't either remember all the lyrics. Me neither. I can't remember all the words. But that stood out. That part stood out to me. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I done said what I had to say. I done said what I had to say. Ty said, Miss Lisa, you have the gift of discernment and a low threshold for mess and flip-flopping people. You see a person for who they are, and wait a minute. You see a person for who they are and not what you want them to be. You know how to disconnect from a person when you see who they are. Exactly. Oh yeah. You know what? I've been like that all my life though, pretty much. I sure have. Thank God for that. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. Because when you worry, your face will frown. And that will bring everybody down. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Don't worry. Woo, 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 woo. Be happy. All right. Yes. Listen, I like coming on here with y'all. You know why? Excuse me. Because I can just let my hair down and just be me. What you see is what you get. Hey, 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 hey. Yes. Aha. You know what? Check this out, and then I'm gone. I'm gonna say something else, and then I'm gone. We out of here. Listen. It's sad how you meet people. That's right, Eagle. What you see is what you get. This is me. This is me. This is me. You know, I'm comfortable like that. I'm comfortable in my skin. This is me. But you know, it's sad when people disconnect from you just because you be who you are. You know, you act like you. You know, it's not like you come out, you try to act like you somebody else or something like that. It's sad how people will try to disconnect from you or try to get mad with you just because you be who you are. People get mad with you when you just comfortable in your own skin. That's sad. And we got a lot of it going on in the world. You know, we got a lot of people like that that get angry and stuff with you because you just be you. You just be yourself. You just be who you really are. You got people that get mad with you for that because they don't have it. You said that song was used by the U.S. Postal Service to promote overnight mail delivery. Yes, yes. Eagle said, yes, that is so true. Period. Mic drop. Boom. Yes. I'm gonna get me a soundboard, y'all, so I can drop the mic. Boom. Drop the bombs and stuff. Yes. Listen. Hold up. I want y'all to hear something. I might can do it. I don't know if it's gonna come up or not. I don't know if it's going to come up. It might not come up. Yeah, but you know, you got people that really get mad with you about stuff like that. Hmm. It's sad, but it's true. Hmm. Instead of coming to you saying, how did you do that? How did you figure that out? How did you get there? They get mad with you, you know, instead of coming to you asking you, how did you do that? They just get mad. They get pissed off with you. That's crazy. That's crazy, but that's what they do. No bullshit. That's what they do. I was trying to see something. Oh, it ain't gonna pop up. I thought it would pop up on here. It's not gonna do it. Oh man, it ain't gonna do it. I guess I can only use that. Um, I guess I can only use that when I'm doing the upload. I'm assuming I can only do that when I'm doing the upload. I'm assuming because it's not. It won't do it on here now. They got a sound thing on here, right? But I guess you can only use it when you uploading your videos. Like when you upload, it must be for that because I don't see it on here. I don't see it on here for that. While I'm live, I don't see it. So it must be something that you have to use. Please come by Eagle Soaring High YouTube channel tomorrow at 6 o'clock a.m. Coast for his Discovering Your Purpose series. 6 p.m. Yeah, Eagle Soaring High is having Discovery Your Purpose. Discovery, wait a minute, am I saying it right? Discovering Your Purpose series. At 6 o'clock tomorrow. Mm. I got one of them kernels in my throat. And y'all come on past there. Get the book. The name of the book is Discovering Your Purpose by, what's the name, y'all? Warren. Is it Warren? What's the guy name? Warren. What's the guy name? What's the guy name? The book is by. The book is named The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. Get the book. You can get it real cheap and it on audio and get it put on. I think it's called audio. But get the book and come on over there and get with the book because it'll help you figure out your purpose. Because a lot of people struggle with that, and some people don't want to admit to it. Excuse me, don't want to admit to it. It's just sad. We got to get out of that. We got to get out of not wanting to own up to what's really going on with us. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. When you open your mouth, guess what? It's going to be about 10 or 15 people that raise their hand with you because they're going to be like, damn, he going through that. She going through that. Me too. Damn, I'm glad I could say that. You know what I mean? Like you're going to look around, you're going to see so many other people that's going through the same shit that you're going through. I mean, like, come on. But no, everybody is trying to be something that they're not. That's why people don't want to open up and tell, about themselves because they don't put on so many masks. They don't know how to take them off. Some of them don't even take them off when they go to bed at night. Some people don't know who the fuck they laying next to at night. I'm just saying. It's the truth. Some people don't marry somebody and they don't even know who the fuck that person really is. They really don't. Oh man. That's another story though. That's another story for another night. I'm gonna get off of here. I keep saying it, the time keep ticking. I love you guys, man. We in there. We in there. Listen. Hold up, y'all. Hold up for a minute. Miss Lisa, it's a blessing when a person disconnects from you. It means, wait a minute, it means you don't have to deal with their energy. We must remember sometimes a loss can be a gain. You saw the real and not the fake. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, that is true. And it is. It's okay. But I'm just saying how people disconnect from you because they mad with you for something that you can do and they can't. Instead of saying, look, how did you get there? You know what I mean? Like, instead of asking people, because I'll do that quick. I'll be like, damn, you know how to do that? Damn, you need to show me how to do that. I need for you to show me how you did that. Because I want to do it, but I'm struggling. I ain't got no problem with saying that shit. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with telling somebody I don't know that. I don't know that. Enlighten me, please, because I don't know it. I don't know nothing about that. I don't mind doing that. I just don't. I don't know why some people have such a hard time. But then again, I do know why. Because if you're not comfortable with who you are and you're trying to be something that you're not, then you're going to have a problem with saying, I don't know. See, we got to take off all the masks that we be wearing. We wear too many masks. We got to take all that shit off and just be who you are. Just be who you are. And the stuff that you don't like, you can change it. How about that? The shit that you don't like about yourself, guess what? You can change it. Can you believe that? God damn. God damn. Can you believe that? You can change what you don't like about yourself. It can be changed. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth because I've been there. I changed a lot of stuff about myself. I've been there. I'm only telling you the truth. You can change if you want to change. Whew, but on that note, I'm getting ready to go. I was getting ready to show y'all something. It was something I was getting ready to do, and I lost my thought. That's all right. I ain't gonna worry about it. Look, y'all, I love y'all, right? I do. I love each and every one of you. So if anybody told you today that they love you, I love you. Sincerely. I'm serious about this. Like I don't joke about that. I love everybody. I do. It's just that some people come with some bullshit, and so I have to stop you like that. I have to keep the space between us. I do. I have to keep the space between some people, because they just come with a bunch of bullshit. They really do. I smell it before they even get here. I smell it before they even get here. You heard me. That's bad. I smell you before you even get here. Eagle say, we love you too. Stop in the name of love. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love. Stop, let me stop. Because I cannot sing. I cannot sing, y'all. I can't sing. Hey, but I'll hit a note though. Even though I can't sing, I'll hit a note. I don't care. I will hit a note anyway. And I know I can't sing, but I'm going to hit a note. If it's something I like, that's right. I'm going to hit it. And I might get up here and twerk too. So don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Yeah, but God bless y'all. Make sure y'all pray. Stay pray. Repent and pray. I always say that. Repent and pray. Y'all, we got to repent and pray. We got to stay prayed up. It's a lot going on in the world. So please repent and pray. And listen, y'all can come with us. We're gonna start getting together and praying. Matter of fact, Eagle, what about let me see, tomorrow. Is tomorrow a good day? I'm trying to think tomorrow. No. Let me see tomorrow. What about tomorrow? What about we start tomorrow? If you want to. I don't know if it's a good time for you or not, but we can talk about it and see. Let's talk about. We need to talk about. We need to get some things together because we're gonna do the praying. The praying. We're gonna come together and do prayer and something like a little Bible study thing, going on. And if y'all interested, y'all can come. Come on and save your soul and stop playing, okay? Because you just never know when it's all going to end. So come on and save yourself while you got a chance. Seriously. I'm not joking about that. But yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Let us talk first. And then we will get back with y'all tomorrow and give you a time and stuff so that we can get the ball rolling. We need to get the ball rolling with this for real. Um this is crucial. We need this. We need this praying class. We need it. We need the Bible study and the praying. We need that. It's a lot going on, y'all. We need that. So we're gonna talk. And then tomorrow I'll have a day and a time for everybody, you know, so we can come together. I guess we can do it on Discord. Yeah, so we can all come together. Um, but other than that, I Oh, okay. Hey.
Hey, I saw you drop the link.
Yes, I. Oh,
Let me shut down.
we're gonna talk.
Okay,
Huh?
I'm gonna shut down this other thing I got open.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
I'm
I'm
ready to
done.
shut this down too. We're gonna
Okay,
talk though, and tomorrow we'll have a time and stuff for y'all. So we're
yeah,
gonna get the ball rolling. We gotta get the ball rolling with this. So we're
absolutely.
gonna talk, and then tomorrow we'll have a time and stuff. And y'all come on and save yourself. Don't be ashamed to save yourself. Okay. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Please repent and pray. If you don't do nothing else, repent and pray. Okay. I love you all so much. And if the Lord blesses me and I wake up tomorrow, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Where did my pistachios go? Thanks for tuning in. All right.